Yes, we buried a bus, and this is all that you see. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Gary here with VW Life, and just sitting around this afternoon. Well, we just watched the United States lose in soccer, but it was a lot of fun. Been proud of those boys. They did a good job, and they're sponsored by Volkswagen. That's awesome. So what we want to do today with you guys is kind of go around and just get a little sightseeing here of what we got going on here at Texas Junk Kings HQ. There are a lot of stuff. You've seen us bring home a lot of stuff, and as we said before, if Volkswagens were our full-time gig, some of this stuff would probably be getting done. But as it is now, it's not happening that fast. But we got a lot of stuff in the pipeline, so stay with us today, and let's see what we got going on around here. All right, let's go. First things first. Nothing like well, here's the thing you got to remember when you drive these things is you got to keep them running, and we keep most of our business, all right, is trying to keep our dailies going. This is Boomer, Jake's 63 single cab. I think we got this when he was 12 or 13 years old, and he's been driving it ever since. And again, it's his daily driver. It's his daily driver. So keeping Boomer going is just like everything else. You gotta monitor these things. You gotta do preventive maintenance. You gotta keep it going every day. So, but Boomer's running fine. It's got a little nice little 1600 in it that refuses to die. So we're really happy with that with old Boomer. All right, this is you might know this is the sales pad. Don't tell Jake the Jet is for sale. Anyway, no, not really. The TD Lie is not going anywhere. We can't get rid of the TD Lie. So it's just sitting out here on the sales pad because, well, that's just a good place to put it for today. But what a great car that is. And guess what? I don't know how to work on it, so it's even a better car. There you go. All right, this is good. All right, we're going to go out here to the Volkswagen Field of Dreams. This is where Volkswagens go to hopefully not die because, well, you never know what's happening here. But we're gonna come out here and look at what we got sitting out here in near the go-kart track and the bonfire. We gotta move these things because we're gonna have the bonfire next week for some folks from my school who are coming over. But let's look at this 68. This is the one, speaking of school, we picked this up, I think, the first week of school. This is a 68 bay window deluxe. And guess where? It hasn't moved since we got it. So it's gonna move today. But our plan with this little jewel is to go through and we're gonna pull the motor because it has a brand new motor. And Jake may be running, I'm out of breath. Thanks a lot, Jake. So anyway, but the 68 bus, you're familiar with it. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it needs some TLC. But we're gonna go through it, the motor, we're gonna pull the motor and see because the previous owner said that the motor was new. So we'll see. It looks new, but it's all painted red. So if you like red, it's the motor for you. All right, that's the old 68 base, so feel pretty good about that. Here's a 73 Beetle with absolutely a lovely patina, as you can see. This one hasn't, it's been here, it hasn't moved either. I think you might be noticing a trend here. These things don't move. So, but anyway, this is another project. We got a title on it, so I feel good about that, and it's not going anywhere. And it will, but it's gonna I'm excited about this little 73. It's gonna be kind of cool looking. All right, let's run over here. Oh, it's got a lot of parts in it too. All right, here, you remember this almost, goodness gracious, I think we've almost had this thing over almost a year in March. This is the fastback. I think it's a 68 if memory serves. So this is the one that we went over to the Space Center in Houston to get. And this is gonna be probably not the Harvest Beetle, but the Harvest Fastback of 2023. That's the plan, HF23. So this thing is gonna be just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little ride when it's done. It's got a nice little fresh 1600 and the interior's really nice. Gonna have some really nice wheels on it and tires. I'm excited about, this is gonna be a good build series you guys are gonna be able to watch coming this spring, because this is definitely going down for sure. All right, so that's the field of Volkswagen dreams right there. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Well, let me show you this. So yes, we buried a bus, and this is all that you see. Wait, that's not buried. That would be a heck of a ditch to dig. This is that's a top off of a split window bus. It's your choice, 21 or 23 window, but you can see it's got a complete rag assembly there, the rollback rooftop assembly. It was cut funny. I didn't cut it, sorry. Oh, you know, but this is an original German roof, and it can be yours if you're looking for one. It's on the Samba, but it's, from what I understand, is you go and get some of the aftermarket ones. If that's your thing, you got a nice little combi and you want to make it a 21 window, here's your chance. Is that legal? Can you do that? Can you make 21 windows up? Yes, you can. All right, let's go see some more stuff. Let's go. We have a lot of stuff, but here I'm gonna tell you priorities. Priority one is our daily drivers, keeping them going. That means Boomer's got to be running. That means Jerry's got to be running. That means Ziggy's got to be going. And then, well, it used to be Old Spot, but well, we'll see that in a second. But those are our dailies, okay? So, and while we're working on those as well, you know, there's all these other things, Scirocco's, GTIs, all those other things. So, let's take a gander at those real quick.
All right, VW Lifers. Y'all seen this, daily driver, Boomer the Single Cab. Follow it on Instagram, hashtag Boomer Single Cab. And while you're at it, check out allmetricgarage.com for all the merch from VW Life, including Jake's Handyman Service merch. That's a new merch drop coming out right now. It is on allmetricgarage.com. Martin, give me an all metric. Hurry, Martin, I need an all metric. Go, boy, go. allmetricgarage.com. All your VW Life merch, Texas Junking merch, Jake's Handyman Service merch, all the merch for VW Life.
We're back. All right. The garage door's open, and look at this. First of all, here's Rocky 12. This was my COVID car. I built that in 12, so I feel pretty good about that. 12 is a 1988 16 valve Scirocco, one of my truly favorite cars of all time. If you want to know the truth, that's it. I bleed. You cut me, I bleed Scirocco. All right, that's what it's all about. This is the most modern car in the fleet, and it's my Fahrenheit GTI. Well, besides the TDI. Yeah, TDI is 4 years newer. So anyway, but this has air conditioning. What a concept. All right, but you don't need it right now. You need a heater. And seat heaters. I used those the other day. It was an amazing experience. My bums got warm. And of course, Kennedy and old Straight Axle Dubs, giving him a shout out to Straight Axle Dubs. He came over a week or so ago and did a little interview with me. So if you want to know more about Kennedy, check out old Axle over there at Straight Axle Dubs. And Kennedy, of course, is a '63 anthracite Beetle, and you know, it's one of those cars you just gotta have because it's just perfect. It really is. And I thank the boys at Caney Creek Collision for laying on some of that anthracite and how beautiful it is. And this car right here, here's the thing, I don't drive it enough. I know I don't, and I should, but it absolutely is just, I love this car. And just, you get in it, it starts, you go and drives. It's, you know, we do our yearly preventative maintenance on it, but other than that, this thing is good to go. All right. Let's rock over here a little bit. Hey, here's an old, it ain't a VW, but man, that little silver pickup has brought home a bunch of Volkswagens. That's old Hi-Ho silver right there. Old Hi-Ho. All right, here's one you guys are familiar with. Seaside the Vanagon. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of getting attached to it. I may have to keep it. Not really. I'm kidding. This, you may see the first live burning of a Volkswagen. No, I'm just kidding. That's not gonna happen. Seaside is a 1980 Vanagon Westphalia, and made in 10 of 79. So that means it's like within the first 2 months of these things. So it's very, very, very old for a Vanagon, but it's coming along, and I feel really good. We're getting close. You know, it was like this, and now it's like, no, maybe it's like somewhere, not here so much, maybe somewhere, I don't know. It's Seaside. It's got a mind of its own. All right, let's walk around here. Hey, here are a couple of things that you don't see too often. We got a couple of old Montgomery Ward single wheel trailers. This one's for Ziggy, and then this one's for Jerry. You can tell because that one's got nice paint, and this one looks like Jerry. So there you go. These are a couple of single wheel trailers. Just something fun. Oh, my new pride and joy, Rocky 13. This is a 1979 Scirocco. And boy, howdy, do I like this car. And you know the good thing about this, you know what I've done to this since I bought it? Vacuumed it. That's it, and driven it. So I don't know what the plan is yet for this car, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know. It needs paint. All right, we know that. We know it needs paint. All right, let's take a gander inside the shop over here. Here's old Ziggy. Jake's ride. He just got back from an awesome trip up in Arkansas. My favorite thing is to hear him say, "Ram like a top." That's it, and that's what Ziggy does. That's what it's all about. You know, you can. I don't wish we had some pictures of what we did with Ziggy a long time ago, but just a really nice straight '66 combi, and we turned it into a camper. Pretty exciting about that. And there's old Jerry, and there's Willie. Hi, Willie. Here's old Jerry, and there's Willie. Here, Willie. Oh, Willie boy. All right, there's Willie boy hanging out, and Jerry. This is his happy spot, and I can relate. It's my happy spot too. So when he's barking when we're trying to make a video, we just put him in Jerry, and he's happy. So there you go. But in a minute, but you can't. I have to take him for a ride here in a second. So I'll take you for a ride in a little bit, Willie boy. All right. Old Jerry the bus. You know, we got our big trip coming up here pretty soon. So down to Big Bend. So we're excited about that as always with Jerry the bus. All right, let's take a gander over here. Here's old Spot. Okay, so you saw the video where old Spot, we determined we have a bent axle, and this is as far as it's gotten. Look, you gotta remember, like I've said, I only got so much time. School year takes a lot of energy and stuff of that nature. So Spot's here. It's gonna be my project to go through when it comes time for us to for Christmas break. So we'll be able to do some work on old Spot. You know, just pulling the motor and the transmission, taking that axle out. It's not difficult, it's just time consuming, but that's life, right? All right, let's take a gander here. Oh, look at that. That's Johnson, the single cab, 1964 single cab. And, you know, I'm that guy. I'm that guy that has a car, it just sits. I feel terrible, but the good news is it's mine, and it's sitting here, and it just needs a little bit of work, not a whole lot, and we'll be good to go. But Johnson, the single cab, Turkish, the best Volkswagen color of all time, and Johnson's pretty much ready. I need to do a little bit of welding and put some glass in it, weld the Safaris in, and the brakes, motor, everything's done. It's close. It's close. Then, oh, here you go. Here's old Gilbert. The 71 Westy, and you can see we have all the glass in except for the front windshield. I saw some pictures the other day. I was just looking through. It wasn't that long ago. This thing was really ugly. So it's not so ugly anymore. It has paint on it. I'm excited about Gilbert. But again, time is on my time. And I don't know what Mick Jagger was singing about time being on your side, but it needs a windshield. And so that's the next big thing there. But this thing, man, look at this. I'm very, very pleased. I purposely shot it in a satin color because I don't spend a lot of time doing body work, for one, and number two, I think I like that look. I like that look. We did that with Ziggy too. So it's a little more. I think it's more difficult than just spraying, but it's single layer with some flattening agent in it, and that's where you get that. So I'm really happy with how Gilbert's coming along. It's a time thing. It's always as it always goes. All right, we're gonna step out here into the. That was over there on the other side was the Volkswagen Field of Dreams. This is where Volkswagens go to. Well, it's kind of the boneyard, but there's still some good stuff back here, right in the boneyard. All right. First of all, we got a 68 with a late model nose on it. I don't even remember where we got this bus. But right now, this bus has become storage central. Oh, there you go. So can I interest you in an exhaust system or a Z-bed? So it's kind of become a storage unit now for heat exchangers and 40-horse exhaust and mufflers and all that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Here's Rocky, I think the 11 16-valve Scirocco that Jake found. It's a great parts car. We stripped all the interior out. It's going in Rocky 5, which we forgot to show you on there, but that's okay. All right, here's the 78 Westy. I got no words. It's a great bus. Automatic 2-liter, you know, it is what it is. And then this is don't think, but this thing doesn't have a name. It's a ruby red Beetle, and there it is. You can see it's red. It's a 67 that Jake picked up, and I don't know what's living in there. Hello, is anything living in there? Wow, there's door and fenders in there. I didn't know. This car, I was hoping for it to be my upcoming summer project, but I think what we're going to end up doing is Gilbert's going to drag out, so we'll see. But it's not that far. It's not that far. All right, guys and gals, here's the thing. I just want to say thank you all very much for joining us today on VW Life. It is all encompassing. There's a lot of stuff. Real life goes on too for us, just like everybody else. You know, I gotta go to the grocery store, gotta go to school. Sometime I go to have a nice dinner or something like that too. So, but you know, here's the thing. If you get these things, we've rescued a bunch because I mean, some of these they were headed to the crusher. They were gone. They were going away. This thing right here was going to be crushed. So we saved it. Kinda, we're in the process of saving it, so we'll get there. That's the best thing. I just wanted to reiterate that to you guys. But anyway, just want to give y'all kind of an update on where we are today. But the most important thing is get out there and do one thing a day on your Volkswagen if you can. Okay, even though I got all these, I try to do one thing at least on something. It might be on Ziggy, it might be on Boomer, it might be on Jerry, it might be on the Scirocco, Rocky 13, who knows. But that's the thing, just do one thing a day, you'll get where you need to be. I just want to say to guys, make sure you tell your aunts, tell your uncles, tell everybody you know about VW Life. This is what it's all about, the VW community. Putting stuff together and trying to just build what we all have and get these things going. And the more Volkswagens on the road, we can wave and do events and cruises and car shows and swap meets. So keep it up, everybody out there, and we will see you guys next time on VW Life. Thank y'all.
All right, and we're on.
Wait,
Sir, we're already on.
you got a timer?
We're already on.